Abandoned cyberpunk city at night. Neon signs flickering weakly before dying out. Empty streets. Cinematic wide shot. Eerie silence. Dark sci-fi. Mood wide aerial of cyberpunk megacity. With most neon lights off, only a few flickering holograms. Fog rolling between skyscrapers. Post-apocalyptic tension. Close-up of a neon sign buzzing, sparking, then going completely dark. Rain dripping, cinematic slow motion. Symbolic sci-fi. End of technology, empty cyberpunk street under dim moonlight. No holograms, no traffic. Wind moving debris. Long cinematic stillness. Unsettling calm. Small green plants pushing through cracked pavement between cyberpunk buildings. Neon reflections fading. Eerie and quiet atmosphere vines. Slowly crawling up a futuristic wall, wrapping around broken screens. Nature reclaiming technology. Cinematic macro detail. Close-up of rusted cyberpunk machinery overtaken by moss and vines. Glowing plant spores floating in the air. Surreal sci-fi nature aesthetic flooded cyberpunk avenue at dawn. Abandoned cars have submerged. Reflections of dead neon signs on water. Cinematic post-apocalyptic beauty. Collapsed cyberpunk skyscraper, covered in vines and trees. Concrete broken open by roots. Cinematic scale. Quiet devastation, futuristic tower slowly crumbling as nature grows through it. Dust and leaves drifting in the air. Poetic sci-fi destruction, birds flying through abandoned cyberpunk streets. Animals moving freely among ruins. Overgrown city, haunting contrast of life and decay. Time-lapse of cyberpunk city, transforming into dense forest. Vines swallowing highways. Neon signs disappearing under greenery. Broken holographic display flickering briefly. Unreadable code dissolving into static. Final system failure. Dark sci-fi tone holographic text briefly appearing in mid reading nitrogen monoxide signal, then fading. Nature-filled city behind it. Cinematic horror, calm. Old cyberpunk terminal buried in plants. Screen flashing once before dying. Quiet finality. Post-deck atmosphere wide shot of fully reclaimed cyberpunk city at sunrise. Trees growing through skyscrapers. Fog lifting. Peaceful yet haunting beauty camera, slowly pushing forward into overgrown city street. Leaves moving in the wind. Soft, natural ambiance. Loop ready, final frame. Static wide frame of nature-covered cyberpunk ruins. Birds flying across the screen. Calm silence. Perfect looping ending.